Coffee. Assault. I don't need this one anymore. Okay. Oh, I don't have my noise distraction on. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny the camera doesn't pick up any of what I've been working on there. Okay, so we're punching that back up here.
Good morning.
Good morning, brother. What is up?
Uh, I did not want to wake up. I did not want to wake up. I still don't want to wake up. Ugh.
The old carcass says no.
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, dang, the sun's already coming up.
Coming up, it's already been up for a while.
Yes?
Well, it's 6:30. Sun comes up at 5 something in the morning.
Yes?
Yeah, yeah, it does.
Are you, are you sure?
You're farther south than me. It comes up sooner for you.
No, it looks like it's barely coming up. Oh, are you sure? We're tilted. We must be tilted your direction.
Maybe we are.
Yeah, the sun isn't up yet.
No
I
sun.
mean, I guess it is up if I could see, but pink clouds, nice.
Pink clouds, red in the morning. Sailor, take warning. Oh, today we have to go get the meat.
The meat,
The meat. Gotta go get the
meat,
meat.
gotta get meat.
Our our quarter of beef is been done, but we went camping and we were moving stuff. Um,
Getting half a cow,
a quarter.
quarter of a cow. The which quarter? Back quarter, front quarter,
It's usually a split quarter, I think.
split quarter.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I want the back half. I want all ass.
I just want that big ass.
That
Huge ass. Huge ass.
huge ass. That's all I want.
Just want
That giant rump roast.
I want that rump raw in my face. Give me that big rump. That rump to hump.
How's Shar doing?
She's doing pretty good, I think. She's well, she'd like to be able to sleep. She has that issue like you where you just can't sleep.
Just trouble sleeping.
Yeah. I'm the opposite. I have no problem sleeping.
Yeah. We hate people like you.
Pretty much. She can barely stand to be around me. She hates it so much.
I bet even even with your CPAP, you sleep better.
With my CPAP, I'm supposed to be able to sleep better. Realistically.
No, I was saying, well, even with that noise, you still are able to sleep through it.
My
Like,
new machine
I
is
think
pretty damn quiet though.
I'd be like, I don't even barely get any sleep, and you want me to throw on this machine that makes noise? You expect me to sleep? But you know what? It's probably like a soothing, repetitive sound,
Yeah, it's very
kind of like a
it's
hypnotic.
constant. It doesn't like fluctuate. The only time it fluctuates
Yeah,
is like if something comes loose or whatever. You know, that's when you get noise or different noise. I guess you want to say. I just bought all new fucking stuff for it. All new pipe, hose, and mask and all that other shit. I don't replace it nearly as often as a person's supposed to.
mm,
And by nearly often enough, like almost never. Because I'm cheap.
almost never.
It's because I'm cheap.
It's because everything's expensive.
Yeah, to replace all the. By the time you replace the hose and the water tank and the mask and all that stuff, that's a couple $100.
It's just crazy.
And they kind of want you to do that like every. Some of it's like less than every 6 months.
That's crazy. Like, why do you need to replace it? I don't get it. It's made out of fucking plastic.
Well, it breaks down. Like there's like a silicone seal that goes around your face on the mask, and
Oh yeah, yeah.
that breaks down. Like the
Yeah, that silicone seal does. But I was like, the tank. Why are you replacing a tank?
well, you're supposed to because over time it can, you can't get it clean from bacteria anymore or something like that. I mean, after time they do sometimes get a smell to them, because it's
But
basically
I mean, why?
you
Why
have
can't you wash it though? Why? I don't
you
understand. Like,
you do
why
wash it,
isn't
but
it?
it just doesn't. It doesn't. I mean, like, since I've had that machine over the last 3 or 4 years, this is the first time I've ever replaced the tank on it.
Yeah,
But
everything should be washable. Every like engineers suck these days.
well, they make everything
They
with these
just
little crevices and nooks and shit in there
yes, correct,
where you
correct.
can't. It should just
They
be fucking smooth on the inside so you can wipe it out good and easy and clean, like efficiently.
yes,
But it is not.
exactly.
It's like, so this is something I'm supposed to clean regularly, and you make it so it's like ridiculously hard or almost impossible to really clean it. Makes
Exactly.
sense.
Yeah, it's bullshit. fucking
And
engineers,
I
man.
mean, like the hose
They're
has a
being
the
they're
hose has a
being they're
rubber
being
end on
paid
it.
to make it more difficult, I think.
I'm it's planned obsolescence or wearing out. They
I really
make
do think.
they make a bunch of money off the replacements, and
Yeah.
they don't want to
They
lose that.
yeah, they're just being paid. Like, hey, I know you made this genius design that's very self-contained and blah 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 blah, lasting long, blah, cleanable, blah blah blah. Can you make it worse, please?
Yeah.
And the engineer's scratching his head, and he's like, "No, that's dumb." And then they're like, "Oh, we'll pay you this much." Oh, yeah, that's genius. We should do that.
Yeah, we can give you a bonus if you can make this so that it's cleanable, but not really.
You know that. You know, because I just don't fathom engineers like because they're engineers, right? Like they think about shit like that. They're I know a couple of engineers and they're very methodical on everything.
Yeah. And that totally
So
goes against what engineering should be, you know.
exactly, exactly.
But I guess it becomes engineering for a purpose instead of engineering to be well engineered, I guess.
It's like they all kind of like a rock star, right? Like engineers want to be known to be that type of person that can engineer something that fits life, not just you know what I mean? Like the perfect engineering plan is supposed to be like everything thought off. It's just like being a rock star, right? Like it's like you want to be known for the best song. I'm sure engineers want to be known for like the best product that everybody talks about, not about the product that everybody fucking complains about.
Well, you'd think so.
I just think corporations are like, no, don't do it that way. It's not cost efficient.
Yep. They're like, oh, that's too cost efficient. We need to make it so that it costs people more, so we can get more money out
Yes.
of them.
Yeah. I really do think that.
That's 100% the way it is. Well, it's kind of funny that Europe is now making phone companies make it so that you can replace the battery in your phone when it starts going to shit. Instead of being like, well, sorry, you got to get a new phone. There's nothing else wrong with it. Europe has gone, hey, these things should be fixable. Why can't we fix them?
Who said that?
Europe did.
Europe?
Yep. Europe passed a law that all phones have to be able to like replace the battery and shit in it. So no more phones any at least that you sell in Europe that can't be have their battery replaced if the battery starts going bad. And it might even move to more than just batteries. I don't know. Because
That was
they said it's bullshit that you basically it's like, oh, you only have this phone as long as the battery's still good in it. And then you can't ever fix it.
yeah, that's nuts. I mean, that they should be doing something with phones and updates. Like you
Yeah.
can't, you shouldn't be able to like update your phone and then all of a sudden that update fucks your phone.
Software in general, I'll never get away from that.
Yeah.
But I mean, they can intentionally fuck your phone. That's
I mean, Apple got sued for that.
yeah.
So it's like they do it. Like it isn't like they don't know which phone you have.
Oh yeah, they do.
So it's like, so why am I getting a software update that you know for a fact is gonna fuck up my iPhone 12? You know?
Because they don't want you to have that phone anymore. They want you to buy a new one.
Correct. Correct. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with the phone.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what like just aggravates the hell out of me. I'm like, why?
Yep. Because they
Why?
just
Why?
want to make
Why?
more off of you. They're not getting any money off of you if your phone lasts too long. So
Yeah. This makes zero sense. Why are we, like,
God forbid you
should
could
be,
use something for a while.
yeah, like, this is dumb. Yeah. Gotta love phone companies.
It's everything. Unfortunately, it's everything that way. I mean, phone companies, it sucks more because they're so goddamn expensive. And I understand it being expensive. It is a fucking miniature sized computer, basically.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like it's an old stick phone or something like that that is just for making phone calls. They're little computers, but the fact that they can make them obsolete whenever they want just sucks.
Right.
Did you get that money I sent?
Oh, yeah. I have to open a PayPal. Dang it.
Well, I don't remember if it's sent through Zelle or whatever, but you can send from PayPal through to other. PayPal owns more than just PayPal now. I think they own Zelle or Venmo or something like that. All I did was I typed in your phone number into PayPal and your name came up. So
I mean, I got the email for it, but it said I had to. I don't know. I didn't really look at it, to be quite honest with you. I saw the email, and then I was like, let me click. I mean, I've been so busy. I'm like I'm trying to plan our anniversary in Italy, and it's been a fucking nightmare. And thank God, like we got a travel agent because uh, just so bad.
you're too busy at work. You have no time to do it.
Well, it's like yeah, I'm just like man, I have too many other responsibilities right now. But it is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
Can't do anything about it.
I try to do whatever calling and stuff I got to do like at lunchtime and stuff. Hey, Kaisa.
Hello. Why?
I try to do that stuff at lunchtime while I'm at work, but half the time I forget because I'm just like, oh, yay, lunchtime. I can finally sit down for a little bit.
Right.
And then I don't think about it, or if I do think about it, I've got no reception because the place we're working at now just fucking sucks. There's not
It's
one
just
lick of.
it's just like had you not texted me, I would have forgotten about the about about you sending me money.
All of a sudden you've been like, oh, there's money in there.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah. When you text me, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot.
I know you kept forgetting because I've texted you a number of times about it, and I'm just like, oh, you got busy. Oh, you got busy. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
I get partial. You get partial answer, like, yeah, here, this is what it is. Okay, talk to you later.
and then I'm just like, I gotta keep saying something every time I think about it, or I'm gonna forget about it, and then I'm gonna feel terrible because.
Oh my crap. In fact, let me look at that email, see what it says. I know it came in yesterday, I think.
So, what I did is I
Yeah.
just paid you half the box because I don't know, because like your shipping is the other half the stuff that I had you keep, whatever. I'm like, well, I think that's probably about evenish.
Whatever you think, brother. On by me. Sent by Joe Thober. Here it is. Joe Thober sent you $137. Get instant access today.
I love how they say, oh, you can get your money instantly. But if you just do the free one, you pretty much get it instantly.
My problem is that I have a PayPal account, but I haven't used it in years. So when I accept it, I'll have to figure out what the hell.
Send it to a different account from there. Oh, not too much, Kaisa. How's it going with you?
Oh, wait a minute. I think I did update my PayPal account. All right. Maybe not.
Let's see. I can fix that armband. I never did anything with that since I airbrushed on it.
Forgot my password. Well, I must have gotten into it for some reason because it does have my phone number in there and my
Well, that's what I did. Is I typed your phone number into it. I was like, I don't know, maybe it'll show up, and it did. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, well, that'll work because I know that that's the right Jorge because well, your picture's there.
right.
Also, it had the phone number on there, and I was like, well, there's only one phone number. Okay. I kind of really like this red on teal color. I'm fairly happy with the way this is turning out. Look at that. Wonders to be held.
Apply for a credit card.
Oh, PayPal's always asking me to fucking apply for a credit card there, and I'm like, no, thank you.
Transfer out.
So did they start digging their way to the curb yet?
No, they start. I meet with them. They're gonna try to start this week to do that. But he's like, that shouldn't take longer than like a day.
Yeah, your stuff's not going to be buried real far down, so
Yeah.
you guys don't have to be below the frost line.
Mm. It's that line is 3 feet, I think. The main sewage line.
Yeah, see, for us, that's like 8.
Yeah. Dang, 8 feet. That's crazy.
Well, it's got to be
All
below
right.
where it could freeze, you know.
Oh, I gotta link my bank account. Fuck. What I didn't want to do. Can I just transfer it to something else?
You should be able to transfer it to Venmo or something like that, I think.
Yeah, because I already have Venmo set up.
Because I think Venmo and PayPal are now the same thing or something. I think.
Oh, this can be used. These can be used for transfer. Got it. Oh my god.
Does it give you more rules now?
No, I gotta put my bank account information in there. It's alright. I'll do it later. At least I updated my password and stuff. Yeah, I could have sworn you're right. I think they own. I thought they owned something. Zale.
I thought they owned Venmo or Zelle, one of the two. I thought
Yeah, I could have
had
sworn you're right
acquired
because
them.
they were on the verge of disappearing, and then they've like made, and then they were like, wait a minute, why are we doing this? And they bought somebody.
They scooped it up because they're like, well, this is the other app that everybody else uses, so if we own both of them, then we have a monopoly
Mm, set up your PayPal. Joined PayPal in 2020. That's a lie. I've had PayPal since fucking forever.
Maybe since had it acquired into different hands or something.
Probably. Okay, let me log out and then log in. Use Face ID. There you go. Now I don't have to remember my password.
I always use my fingerprint. So I got everything. I'm just like, my fingerprint ain't gonna change, and I can't remember all these fucking passwords anymore.
Yeah. I love the old iPhone that had the fingerprint thing.
Yeah, see, my Android one's got the fingerprint stuff. Oh, I gotta do bathroom break. I'll be right back.
I'll be right back.
Sorry, sir. Doing my best.
After these messages, we'll be right back. My scores. That's funny. Mm.
Okay. I gotta figure out why my face cam on here isn't working anymore. I'm not exactly sure why.
Your face broke the camera.
My face said that camera don't be fucked.
Sorry, I don't know why I'm laughing, but
Because it's funny.
after these messages, we'll be right back. All right.
I got I
All
got
right.
I got one orc built yesterday.
Oh, you did it?
Yeah. I got one orc built at lunchtime.
Nice, dude. How do you build so fast?
Doesn't take that long.
I mean, I am I just spending too much time trying to make it perfect?
Could be. I mean,
Could be, could be, or that's definitely what's happening. Like, it takes me 30 minutes just to like clip one piece off and take off the little clipping areas and mold lines.
Really?
Yeah, am I trying to be too perfect?
I don't know. I just clip it off, take my knife and shave it down, and then just give it a little scrapey scrape, and then get my parts to glue together. And if I got a gap, well, then I got a gap, and I gotta have to fill it later. But so with what I've been working, with what I have built. Oh, thank you,
Stop
camera,
it.
for turning off again. So like this last orc boy that I built, he he's got definitely got a gap. And like if I paint these little Gretchen, or I build these little Gretchen dudes, like they're only like 2 parts, so they're pretty simple and quick to do. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, those aren't too bad. But
Like crap.
but like I just take my glue and I make that whatever I have to. I mean, I do a lot of my cleanup just with my knife,
Yeah.
I don't. Well, I don't carry a file with me to work. I just carry the little knife.
And you're like, yep, that's good enough.
Well, I mean, we also are doing like army painting, so it's not like they have to be. I mean, like I gotta come back and you know, take my knife or whatever and make a hole in the end of the gun for the barrel. And I have been doing that, but some of these gaps they just won't. I can't melt the plastic together and get it smear because like if you put some of that Tamiya extra thin on there and melt the plastic, you can take the brush and kind of smudge
Work it
the
in.
smudge the plastic around to get it to melt together and fill the gap in, which is usually what I do.
You know, the other thing I'm thinking is like Space Marines, the 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 gaps where they're at aren't aren't very terrible actually. Like it's like a place where you would think there should be a gap for a chest plate to be like attached to the back chest to the back plate.
Yeah, they've gotten pretty good with some of their seams.
So I'm like, do I still feel that, or do I leave it alone because it actually looks like armor put together? Does that make sense?
Well, what I do is if it looks like a seam, like it's a artificial seam, like from putting a model together, but if it looks like a spot where there should be a gap, I just fucking leave it.
Yeah.
I don't deal with
You know what I'm talking about? It's like underneath the arm
Yeah,
and the neck,
like
where it hooks up in the neck.
Yeah, like if it's a joint right next to a piece of armor or something like that. Like if it looks like, if it doesn't look like it flows right, then I'll fix it. But like if it's like the seam is like in between a muscle group, like let's say on his arm or something like that, and it's kind of a natural spot where there's going to be a crevice.
Yeah.
As long as it's not like super super deep, I just leave it.
Yeah.
So this is like the worst gap that this orc boy has is in his pants on his ass, because it's not.
Yeah.
If it was like where if the gap was where there was like a fold, like where the fabric was bunched, I would just fucking leave it.
Right.
But it's in a spot that's stretched out, so it should be pretty smooth. So I try my Tamiya melting trick, and if that doesn't work, if the gap's just a little too big, then I'll, like right now I'm just filing it, and I'll just leave the shit in the gap from filing it. I won't make sure it's perfectly clean, so when I airbrush it, it'll hopefully work like filler in there. And if it doesn't, then I can just take some modeling paste. I don't remember if you ever got any of that.
I did. I went and bought the ginormous tube of it.
Yeah, it comes in a ginormous tube, and it'll last me my entire life. It'll dry out in the fucking tube before I ever use it all.
Right.
And then I'll just go through there, like, if it's still visible when I'm painting it, after I like prime it, I'll just put a little bit in that seam. I'll fix it then. As long as it's not like a big gaping crevasse.
Right.
Good morning, Gwen.
Oh, Gwen, hello. Good morning.
Good morning. So yeah, that's generally how I do mold lines, or gaps from assembling. Realistically, this one has a weird cutout here that shouldn't be there because it's a remnant left over from them molding it. Like there shouldn't be a web in this spot between two pieces. So I can take that off, I guess, if I really want to. It's also just a model that I'm painting for the fun of
it. Yeah. That's the other thing. It's like, all right, it doesn't have to be freaking perfect. What am I thinking here?
It's not a competition model.
I know. I gotta get out of my own freaking head about that.
Don't worry, Jorge. I do the same damn thing. I go, oh, I gotta fix this. And I don't really need to. So yeah, I just like at lunch break, I just go, oh, I'm going to build this one, and then I clip, clean, assemble, clip, clean, assemble, and then once I got most of it together, that's when I do the smearing of the gaps. Because if it's one I can't see, then just leave it.
You know how my brain works. My brain is terrible.
Mine is too. He goes, you can't do that. I can see it. I know it's there. Like, but nobody else can.
Yeah.
He's like, but I know it's there. I have to deal with it.
It's there.
It's not going but you can't see it. But I know it's there.
But it's there.
Yeah. So yeah. I don't know. These stupid little Gretchen are pretty cool. So, like then there's this. It's like this one has a spot here where there's a mold line in his jacket that's just across a flat surface. So then I just take some of it a fucking away until it's down to a smoothish spot. Good enough. If it's in a spot, if it's far enough that it won't affect how I painting it, then I kind of just leave it. If it's something where it's gonna, like, if I put something, real thin there, then or something thin on it, oh, you fall on the ground then. But if I put some sort of thin paint on there, and it's gonna, drop in a crevice.
Because most of it's gonna be covered by the thicker primer, right? So.
Well, not really.
Well, I'm saying like the small little scratches are gonna be covered by primer. Primer's thick enough that it covers the small, thin scratches.
Not if you're priming it right. Gwen goes, "Can I ban Big Shucks? He seems kind of shady."
You know, definitely. It's a bot.
Definitely a bot. Just a follower bot. Hey, I bought and paid for that follower bot. I'm trying to boost my numbers. Just trying to boost my numbers.
How come I can never see text on here?
I don't know.
If Gwen, if you said something in the text group or in the chat, I can't ever see it on Twitch for some reason anymore.
That's weird.
Yeah. I'm just gonna have to like re-download it or something. I gotta delete it and re-download it. I think that's what fixed it last time that I had a mic issue.
Okay. Seems legit.
We're just prepping armies over here, Gwen. Prepping armies.
I'm not prepping armies anymore. Now I'm back to painting beautiful women.
Oh. Now you're painting that model you violated?
Yep. So Gwen, I couldn't figure out a better place for the pin to go to mount this. I just couldn't. I didn't want to put it there because I was like, God, this seems so obviously like something Joe would do. But everywhere else I could think to put it, like, I didn't want to put it. I had the same issue if I just put it right through the middle here. And if I put it here, then it's a little less obvious when you're looking at the model. So, yeah. What would be hilarious if Kaha did that on purpose? Just to fuck with people so that when they were doing this, they're like, I don't know where to put this. And I was like, well, it's got to go there.
That is too hilarious. I just thought of something even more hilarious.
What's that?
That after you're done, you're going to fill that gap.
Fill it.
I don't know what Char's going to say about you doing that.
I don't know. I think she's lost hope for me, probably.
Oh my god, you're gonna have to fill the. You're gonna have to fill her gap.
No, it's already filled. That's permanent. That's where the mounting
Oh,
point
you're
is.
you're gonna leave it there. Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, because that's like the best place to put it to mount it onto a plinth later. Unfortunately, I couldn't think of another place that would. Because see, like if I mount it there, if I mount it, so if I want it to look like this or turn like this on
Yeah,
a plinth, um, it's not directly underneath. I can get it to stick out because with all this hanging down, then otherwise I gotta have that so long. So if I mount it like that, I can put the plinth behind it a little bit, you know, or at least put it on an angle, and I think it'll look a little better.
right.
I say it's just a little bit more of an artistic interpretation of where to place the place that pin.
I'm sure Kaha thought about that.
Oh, I'm sure she did. I don't know. Maybe she just had a better idea for where to mount it, and it just escaped me too.
I mean, you could have just done it on one of the legs, and it could have been uneven.
Yeah, my brain can't do that. It's got to be symmetrical, at least ish.
Yep, I wouldn't be able to do that either. Has to be symmetrical.
Because even for as flowy and like um, with the way the movement is in this bust, it's symmetrical. You know what I mean? Like
Right, right,
it's not like very asymmetrically designed. It's there's this to offset this. It's
yeah,
asymmetrical, but it's not. You know,
yep,
so my
yep, yep, yep,
kind of my optimum angle for viewing is kind of going to be like this
yep.
because I don't want it to be full this way because you don't see it. It's like this quarter turn because I want some of the face obscured. I'm trying to paint it
Right,
that way so it's partial in shadow.
right, right.
So what I found online here, and this might be a good
I mean,
reference.
you're making total sense right now.
Okay, so if you look on the screen, this is what I'm using. It's a woman's face, and it's out of somewhere in Russia or whatever, and it shows lighting from full on, and then it kind of like the light rotates it, and it goes from lighting on front, it goes to the side, then it goes to behind, and then it rotates around to the other side of their face. And like one is more like number one is more top front, and then you get to 16, it's front but from underlit, a bit more.
Yep.
So like I'm using this as a reference, and it's actually a really for me it's a really great reference because it's showing you all these planes on the face, where
Yeah.
it just it's very helpful to see because then you can go from one to the other and see like what the change is as that light is shifting instead of it just being like, well, here's this
Right.
one, here's this one. It's as it rotates, it's helpful, at least for myself.
Yeah, that is really good, actually. Share that link. That's actually really good for faces.
It's off of Reddit. Um,
Oh, well, just send me the picture. That is a fantastic reference, actually.
I just typed in.
Face shadows.
I think I did 3/4 lighting images or 3/4 women's face lighting or something like that. and
Face lighting.
and of course, in multi-chat, I can't type it in. So maybe I can. Da, 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 da. Oh, here we go. I can do this.
Cause you wanna
There we go.
do this, you wanna do that, you wanna. Isn't that a song?
Uh,
Can't remember the name.
Dang it. That wants to be a sign in for fucking Twitch chat.
La da 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 da.
Well, here, this is what I'm just going to do. I'm just going to put it into Discord.
Yay! That's somewhere I can see chat. Discord chat. Where's Discord chat?
So then I am going to put it in shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
So that it doesn't get lost. There we go. Now it's forever and ever recorded.
So who's all here with us this morning? Since I can't see.
Well, see, I have to go on Twitch to find out kind of who's here.
Oh, it doesn't show you.
Well, since I'm multi-streaming, it's a read only. It's not. I can't.
Oh, gotcha.
It's a pain in the butt.
See, I
You
don't
think
know.
that they would have figured something else out by now, but
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. And today, 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 today. Well, we are getting there. We are getting there with the Space Boys.
your Space Boys is getting built?
Somewhat, yes. Taken longer than I want, but that's mainly because I lost the instructions and I'm just like going piece by piece. It works. It works.
It works. It works because it works.
It works because it works.
And that's why it works.
And the rocket red glider. Must be that one.
Okay, what else is it working on?
It may be this one. Let's see. Oh, that fits good. That fits well.
It fits
And
so
that one,
nice.
that one fits perfect. Okay, so this one goes with that. All right. EP. I don't think so. Definitely not. Nope, not that one. Yeah, I'm just like having to match these things is fucking ridiculous. Definitely not that one. Maybe that one. Maybe that one.
Did you cut too many off the sprue or what?
Yeah. I'm like, like, well, because I had started this box like a long time ago, and I had started cutting all the chests out, and then the legs and the backpacks, and lost the instructions in transit somewhere.
Oh, this is making a bit more sense now.
Yeah, so like I had cut them all out because I'm assuming that I was like, oh yeah, I can just figure this out. I cut a bunch of stuff out, and then I was like, yeah, maybe looking at the instructions would be better. And then so then I just put it all in a Ziploc bag, and I was like, I'll get back to it. It just sat on my desk forever.
And here we are
Yeah.
today.
Fast forward, I probably bought these. What, like, I would imagine I bought these like 3 years ago, 4 years, no, more than that. It was before I went to Houston.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, good luck remembering that.
I'm like, yeah, there's no fucking way I'm remembering this.
And it's not like the old Space Marine kits where they were multi-part and they basically it didn't matter which one you had for 90% of it.
Right.
You could
Like
just
now they have these little fittings that. I'm like,
make sure you're in
damn
the
it.
right one.
Oh my god, this stupid little fitting thing.
Stupid little fitting thing.
This one might be it. Damn it. Oh, are these maybe two of the same things? Maybe. Maybe. Just maybe these two are the same.
One of
They are.
these things
Thank
isn't
God.
like the other.
Thank God these two are the same. All right. Let's go. Now I feel better.
Feel more better now?
I feel more better. More better.
Mo better.
Shenanigans. Banana.
Let's see. I will paint till 8.
Is Gwen going to ReaperCon?
I would imagine if there's one that Gwen can go to, it'd probably be ReaperCon.
Wait, is Gwen in Austin? Or is she in Dallas, like the Dallas area? I forget.
I thought Austin.
Austin?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Oh, did Gwen go to Pigment? In that's in her backyard.
I would imagine probably not. But maybe. Maybe you have to
Maybe.
jaunt over there for that. I would love to go to Pigment. I think that's going to be one of the new good
Yeah, I would have
shows.
loved to have gone this year. That would have been great.
I think that's going to be one of the new good shows, like just good in general,
Yeah,
because it's not a gaming one. It's just painting stuff.
I agree. And as long as it gains momentum, it'll be really successful.
Well, I think one of the key things is that Ray Herrera that is running it.
Yeah,
He's
I think I met him at Adepticon.
yeah, that's where I met him. I met him and his wife at Adepticon. She had entered Resin Beast. You weren't there that year that I met him. Maybe you were. It might have been the last year you went.
I think so. I think it is.
I met him like the last day
Because I remember him. I could have sworn I remembered him saying something that he was starting a show in Austin.
yeah, I had an opportunity to teach at it this year, but it just with how Daniel was last year, I didn't want to commit and then not be able to go. Like if we were still
Right.
having a lot of issues with him. I guess his issues are kind of normalized now, but and I think if we go, then we'd make it into a family trip and go, come
That'd be awesome.
down.
I would say I would say you could stay at our place, but it's still hella far from Austin.
Yeah, we'd have to fly and all that jazz. Because I is Austin must be the closest, or Austin must have its own airport. It's big, right? Or huge.
Yeah, it does. It's actually a small airport, which is weird. You would think, it's the capital of Texas, that it would have a bigger airport, but it does not.
Well, like Madison's the capital of Wisconsin, and it really doesn't have much of an airport.
Yeah, crazy.
It's little puddle jumpers, probably. I think just
Yeah,
in Madison.
100%. Yeah, it always struck me as odd because I'm like, that's kind of weird.
My dad's friend Rick always said that Madison is 8 square miles surrounded by reality.
Oh yeah,
Because Madison's a big college town.
yeah. That's Austin as well. It's just a college.
So,
UT is there.
so
Um,
he always said that Madison is 8 square miles surrounded by reality.
yeah,
Everybody there just
Austin
has no
basically
clue.
is the same. That's a very good saying. I like it.
everybody that everybody that makes decisions there and runs a lot of stuff just has no clue.
Zero clue. Zero.
Well, and he used to work for the government in one of
Oh. So he definitely knows.
he worked for the Department of Natural Resources with like land management stuff. So they had they have this program called CRP.
So he was a landman.
Is a CRP is Conservation Prairie Restoration or something like that, or reserve. So
Mm.
it was a program where they um, they would pay people to leave their fields fallow to have natural prairie.
Let's go.
Because
Somebody
otherwise
paid.
there's no they farm every bit of it, so
Right, right.
there's no natural prairie left, and down there actually was prairie because it's on the western part of the state. Or they call it a shortgrass prairie, I think. They had shortgrass prairie. So he ran this program, and it usually worked with farmers more than anybody else to leave some of their fields be, not to farm every inch of
Yep.
it. And they also worked with them on like erosion control because it's so hilly in that part of the state that if you don't leave, basically, if you're in your farm field, since everything is on a hill of some sort, if you don't leave these strips of like uncut areas, it'll the soil just erode right down the side of the hill every time it
Yeah, because
rains.
of the rain. The
Yeah.
rain.
So
Interesting.
part of it is leaving these prairie areas, kind of, so that, I mean, some of it's a little bit of that. But generally, they're trying to do more just whole fields, but also getting people to not farm certain areas. They don't need to farm every square inch of it because then they'll preserve their soil and that won't end up in the Mississippi River and etc. etc.
Yeah, it's very interesting how all that stuff works. That's why I always found it very odd that Houston just keeps putting concrete when they flood all the time. I'm like, guys, I'm not a fucking scientist, but keep concreting over all these fucking grass and trees and fields and shit that absorb water.
And then they'll complain about it being dry.
Yeah, I'm like, I just know your math ain't mathing.
Your math, it has logical fallacies mixed into it.
Your math is not mathing, sir. Oh shit.
Oh
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah.
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 Wow. Oh, you're
I'm sorry,
hilarious.
Dr. Evil popped in my head. But if God was one of us.
Yes, yes.
It, that Dr. Evil thing just popped in my head when you uttered that little bit of a phrase, and it was just like, oh, it's in there.
Dr. Evil. That's funny.
Fucking mini me.
I actually like that song. That song's great.
It's a pretty good song. I always, liked it back in the day.
It's catchy. It's very catchy. I'm like,
Oh, I have an order in from
mm,
Monument.
what was that?
um, with Adepticon this past year, I got my award or whatever for the mushroom guy.
Oh yeah,
It came my best evil pizza topping. Basically, it's a $50 credit. So then there's a code on the back that I used, and they gave me $50. So I ordered a couple of things. So it ended up costing me like $4 to get a little bit of stuff. But
yeah.
I got some. I got some coarse basing texture, some concrete basing texture, which is extra fine, and then a sable brush. It cost me $4.
Nice.
With shipping, it cost me $4. Basically, I'm just paying for a little bit of the shipping.
Right. Dude, what is going on with shipping too? Like, come on.
When you said you were sending it to Walgreens, I was like, what the fuck? It's like,
Yeah, that's what yeah, it's so crazy. I'm like, he's like, yeah, it's cheap. We don't have anywhere that gets closer than that. And I'm like, okay, so what's I mean, is it worth it? He's like, well, it'll double the price to go right to his door. I'm like, double the price. I was like,
bless you.
that's like he's like, yeah, it looks like it's only like 10 miles away from his house. And I'm like, for 10 miles, you're gonna charge me double the price?
That's insane.
Yeah, I'm like, this is stupid.
I think I usually end up
What?
sending most things through the mail because it ends up being the cheapest when I do have to send stuff.
Yeah,
But
I
I
didn't
go to,
even freaking think about that. I should have gone to the post office and seen what they
well,
charge.
but I go to a pack and ship place, so they deal with UPS, FedEx, the post office, and then they basically just tell me whichever way is cheapest.
Gotcha. Yeah, I should have done that.
And there's
I've
like
never
a,
done
I guess like a more local carrier that's around too that does like the Midwest called Speedy. So sometimes they use that. It all depends on where it is, how far it's got to go, how big the package is. But when you're like that, I was like, holy fuck, what the hell are they sending that thing?
it.
Is it
Yeah,
coming in an armored
crazy.
personnel carrier or what?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
Like I didn't even know shipping to Walgreens was an option. Like,
apparently it is for FedEx.
yeah, they're a FedEx drop off and pickup location.
Yeah, that's what he was telling me. I'm like, okay. Well, I'm sure Joe doesn't want to pay $50. I'm like, or have anything remotely close to that. Even $24 is like, are you kidding me?
Actually, that's kind of standard, really. Shipping is
I'm
so
like,
fucking expensive now.
yeah, but I'm like, the box didn't weigh anything. Like, I could have put it in a fucking envelope, put a stamp on it, and it would have got to you.
Well, that's the problem. It's not even necessarily the weight; it's the size of the box.
It's the motion in the ocean, is what I hear.
It's the it's how much space it takes up in the truck. I think
Size doesn't matter, okay?
that's what I keep hearing, but it seems to always matter.
That's what I keep hearing, but I don't think it's true.
Examples seem to indicate that that is not correct.
Do, 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 do.
See, now it's stuck in your head.
See that? Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You might have done it to me
You knew
first.
how susceptible I am to that kind of crap.
You know how susceptible I am to that kind of crap.
Now I'm gonna be humming this damn song all day.
Until you just like break down, open it up in Spotify or something like that, and just fucking play it, listen to it, get it over with.
Dang you, Joe.
And then Maria will be going, "Why are we listening to this?" It's like, fucking Joe.
This is Joe's fault, and he knew what he was doing.
I didn't though. I didn't. It came out before I could think about it.
How did it even get in your head? How did it make itself in there? How did it implant itself?
You made some sort of noise that sparked that memory of that song in my head, and
I made a noise.
yeah, it was just enough.
So you're saying this was me?
You didn't
That I
do it on
somehow got
purpose.
it stuck in my head somewhere,
Well, you got
and I made it.
something stuck in your head which spurned the memory of Austin Powers and Dr. Evil saying, "But if God was one of us." I think it's just because it was a humming thing. It wasn't like you were actually saying it. It was like, and then it was just like,
No, I did not. Did I really hum it, and I didn't even hear myself hum it? Damn it!
oh, yeah, but it might have been just the smallest part of it that wasn't humming that, but it sounded like it to me, which
Dude, okay. I'm like, at this point, it would surprise me if I actually hummed it. like that is something I am known to do, just like randomly hum.
I do it too. I do it too. But
You're
after
right.
the
I think you're
fun.
right. I think somehow it popped in my head and I hummed like one or two notes of it.
Yeah, and it's such a recognizable song that it just goes, nope, here now. You look on the map, it says you are here. And that's how we got to this spot.
And now we're here.
Yep. Whether we like it or not, this is where we're at.
Whether you're ready for it or not, this is where we're at.
This is it. This is as good as it gets. Right here. I saw that Banshee had a opening for his Journey mentoring thing.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, were you able to get on that thing?
Well, I sent a message. Whether or not he saw it, whether I sent it on the right thing, I thought I did because it just said send me a private message. So I did it on where I saw the story. I said that doesn't mean I necessarily sent it to the right plot spot. One could hope, but
Facts.
but I don't know how expensive it is. For one, I'm guessing it's not inexpensive
Well,
by any means. It's probably very expensive because of who it is.
yeah, it probably is.
So I don't even know if I could afford it. But
Every Banshee class I've ever seen is like,
yeah, they're expensive. I mean,
yeah, I'm like,
I
it would be cool, but it's not that cool.
like,
And I was,
I don't doubt that it would be worth it.
and then
I
to me, I'm like, I don't even know that it's worth it at my level. I'm like, if I was more advanced, I think it'd be worth it.
I my problem is just like it's not that I don't think it would be worth it. It's just whether I could swing it. You know,
Yeah.
like if I could, if money wasn't the issue, I would do it for sure. Like
Yeah,
it would just be
I have
automatic.
such a big problem with classes because I'm like, like, am I at a level where this class would be worth the amount that it's worth that I'm paying for? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like the first time I took, remember the first Adepticon I took that class with Eric Swifty.
Did you?
Yeah, and it was very much worth it, I think. But at the same time, I'm like, it was super pricey. Had I just been painting for longer, I would have got a ton out of ton more out of it.
Yeah. Instead of having to learn at the class, you'd be refining what you
Exactly.
know. Like I'm at a
And then you
point
can ask those questions, you know, the question. Like,
you know more of what you need to ask instead of just going, I don't know what I'm
yes,
doing.
yeah, yeah. I don't even know the question to ask. I don't know enough
I,
to.
I don't know
Um,
how or what to ask.
yeah,
I mean, in some cases, I feel that way a lot of times, but just because that's me.
just because I'm a badass and I can paint well beyond anybody else's skill level. Stop talking to me. You,
Uh, yeah, that never
you,
that thought has never
you,
occurred to me before.
yeah, that's how Joe is. He doesn't like talking to noobs. He just likes inviting them to Adepticon.
Oh, okay. You figured me out. My horrendously evil scheme has been put to light. Can't use that anymore.
Yep,
Thanks.
yep,
Thanks a lot.
yep, yep, yep.
Thought I could ride the scheme a little bit longer, but obviously not. I can't do that.
Obviously. Oh, Joe. He's never gonna learn.
Nope. Can't learn nothing. Just can't learn nothing.
Can't learn anything.
I thought I could, but then I couldn't.
So if these two. It wasn't this guy. Was it? Maybe it was. It's definitely this guy.
Definitely?
It was definitely this guy. So this guy came out of this thing. And if I go in numerical order, no, it doesn't work. Damn it.
Some things go in numerical order.
Or 36 and 35. Maybe 35. So where's 36? Where the hell's 36 at?
You want me to pull out an old saying from way back when? You'll love it.
Wait, God dang it. Yes.
Up your butt and to the left.
Thank you, Joe.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you very much, Joe.
Thank you so much. I knew you would. I knew you would remember that from that. Uttering that many a time. Up your butt and to the left. God, I remember everybody fucking used to say that. Maybe
All
it was
the
just
time.
maybe it was just me and my friends said it all the time, but we said it a lot. Up your butt and to the left.
Up your butt.
I don't even remember what that was from. Was that from wrestling?
Wait, what?
Because it used to get said a lot. I don't know. Maybe it came from wrestling, like something in wrestling, possibly.
Maybe, possibly, sort of.
I mean, my friends are the ones that all watch wrestling. I never watched wrestling. The only time I ever watched wrestling is when it would come on after Saturday morning cartoons, and I'd be pissed off because the cartoons are over and wrestling was on.
You're like, damn it, I gotta watch this.
Then I'd be like, nope, I'm going to go do something else. I could not watch fucking wrestling. Just
Couldn't do it.
nope.
Just couldn't do it.
Just could not do that.
Is this piece supposed to be here? What the fuck's supposed to be there?
That I don't know.
Oh, it's a scope. It's a scope with a clip, a giant scope with a sniper kind of loadout, or a clip kind of loadout. Gotcha. That now it kind of makes sense. Okay, now it's everything's making sense now. I got it. I think I got
Everything's
it.
more better.
I think so. I think I'm understanding. But the problem is that there's so many fucking pieces. Whatever. My Space Marines don't have to make sense. They don't have to go according to some blueprint. I'm just gonna put them together.
Put them together. They're your Space Marines. You can have them however you want.
That's right. They're my space. I'm gonna put them together how I want to do it.
You need to go back to the mentality of a child. They're mine. I can do what I want.
That's right. Yeah, so it's like a clip loadout with a small scope, a large scope with a small clip loadout, or this giant belt drum thing. Because they're an assault squad or something, I'm assuming.
I thought they were intercessors.
Intercessors, yeah.
They're just the regular. Those are basically your standard Marines.
I don't know. They're standard Marines? Jesus!
They're just the regular Marines. I mean, all Marines are kind of like a Swiss Army knife, you know.
Wake up. Wake up, wake up.
Wake up! Why don't you put on some makeup? Why don't you put the kids up on the table? Here we go. Create another fable. You want to?
You want to.
I love System of a Down.
It's Saturday. I'm gonna have to write probably another $20,000 check. I was just telling Maria. I was telling Maria because we're starting to go on long walk to get ready for Italy.
Yep.
And I was like, yeah, we gotta get up to like 2 hour walks. Like if we can't last on a 2 hour walk, we're in trouble for Italy.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little difficult.
Yeah, I mean, we won't be walking for 2 hours straight, obviously, but like
There's a lot
gotta
of
at least
walking.
get used to that. Um, but anyways, we were talking. I was like, if you were to ever ask me, like, if I would have ever thought to spend 40, 40 or $50,000, I probably would have been like, I would never spend that much money. And then lastly, I would never assume that I would be spending that on plumbing that I would never see under my house.
Mm-hmm.
It's a crazy statement to say, you know?
It's not nothing. It's not something that you assume that you're gonna have to spend money on.
Dude, that's dude, that's us. Well, depends. That's roughly 1/6 of my house's value. 1/6. Yeah. No, no, 1/7. 1/7 of my house's value. I'm like, that's crazy.
And without it, your house isn't worth half of nothing.
Yeah, yeah. I did not. I spent it, and I didn't increase the value of my house
All
at
you
all.
did was replace something that you need.
Yep, I didn't do like that much money, and I didn't gain any value out of it. No
Well,
value add.
it's kind of like when I have to put a roof on something or re-roof something. Like the assessor
Yep.
comes by and increases the value of it. I'm like, I'm not increasing the value of it. I'm just replacing what is not good anymore. Like it's not. I'm not adding anything. I'm just
Yeah.
replacing
Did it
it.
have a roof before? Yes. So having another roof on it, does that increase the value? No.
I don't believe that you've been depreciating the value of my house every year because my roof is getting old.
Right.
You know. So why are you adding value onto my house?
Yeah.
Okay,
These.
well there we are painting her. It's 8 o'clock and it's time for me to go do grown-up stuff.
It's 8 o'clock.
It's 8 o'clock already.
Yes, it is. It's 8. It's 7:59. It's not 8. Do not go yet.
Okay, I can wait 1 more minute.
Oh, that's too funny. That's too funny. Funny, funny, funny.
Funny, funny, funny.
Ba-da-ba.
Funny, funny, funny. I'm so glad that I rebuilt this desk. It's so much better than it was. So
Yeah.
much better. I don't feel like I'm crammed in the fucking corner anymore.
Yeah.
I'm
He's like,
I'm liking how this is turning out.
yeah.
Oh, see, my
Looking
camera
good.
turned off. Now I have to. Well, goodbye,
It's looking
everybody on
good.
Twitch and YouTube. Have a wonderful day.